Welcome to the show, Mistake or Bad Decision, where we're going to go over differences between mistakes and bad decisions because I feel like they get confused a lot. Now, because my love language is oversharing, on this episode, it's going to be all about things that have happened to me or that I've actually done. But first, a disclaimer. Warning, anything said by user TyVision22 is strictly fictitious and should be treated as such. Like historical fiction, TyVision22 seems like a real person but is just a character, a lot like how Leonardo DiCaprio played his character in Django. Wait, what? That's a terrible example. Why would I even say that? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Wait, am I still recording? Jesus, I'll have to edit that in post. Alrighty, so we're going to switch over to my other screen and we're going to look at my two sheets I have here. So give me one. Okay, so you're going to see on one side we have mistakes and one side we have bad decisions. We're going to start with a situation where I blurted out, well, the story is I came to school, I came to school, everyone was upset. I walked into the classroom, realized everyone's head down, and they're all not even talking to each other, just everyone's sad. I say, who died? And it turns out the answer to that question was someone very well known who went to our school. But because I didn't have social media at the time, I had no idea. So we're gonna label this under a mistake to where maybe blurting out who died wasn't wasn't what we should have said. We should have said what's up or like try and figure it out, not who died. Uh and I'm absolutely saying these online so I can stop having them keep me up at night. Alrighty. So bad decision. So there was a time that when I won't say what age, because this is all hypothetical. Um but there was a time that I was in a play and I invited my girlfriend to come to this play. She was out watching the play, and as she was watching the play, I was in the wings taking shots, body shots off my ex-girlfriend. That's a bad decision. Body shots off the ex, bad idea, bad decision. That was something that I definitely had time to contemplate before doing. Uh, it wasn't just like an instant jerk reaction. I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it, you know? Um, Next, we're gonna have, and oh my god, I'm gonna have to change the thing every time. I just realized how small this is. Oh my god, I hope you guys can read that. Um, and then for the mistakes, we're gonna go with, fucking, I, I did write these down. Uh, Sorry to ruin your immersion. I have them all jotted very quickly because it's 3 a.m. per usual. Uh, so a mistake was agreeing to go hunting with someone who attempted to kill me again, allegedly. Allegedly, not real things that happened. Don't come after me. Don't try and figure it out. It's all fake. Uh, but yeah, so when I agreed to go hunting, I did not assume that this person was willing to maybe place a barrel on anyone's head, or maybe pull a trigger, and then maybe there's a slight delay on a muzzleloader that no one expected. So now you just have to sit there awkwardly, because after you pull the trigger and you're like, oh, nothing came out, you're gonna move the gun, and then the bullet's gonna come out a little bit slower than any other normal gun, especially when you've never shot a muzzleloader before, and it's just barely gonna graze someone's ear, opposed to actually do the job. And now you just have to sit there in the woods and be like, well, that happened, but you're the only one who knows the way home. I'm gonna tuck myself in a corner until it's time to go. But yeah, so we're just gonna call that going hunting. Don't go hunting with people that you think would ever, or like just before you decide to go hunting with someone, truly make sure that you are like 110% sure they're not going to try and blow your head off. Again, this is all hypothetical. Don't come after me. Actually, they can't come after me for shit. You know what I mean? It's part of the reasons why there's no case. Um, Okay, so I wrote this person's name down. I have to find a way to not say their name. So, like every teenager, every teenage boy, um, we were in the back of the bus discussing sizes amongst each other, as everyone does. Everyone does that, of course. And if you're like, oh no, we didn't do that, liar, 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 liar. So, basically, they're all going around in a circle saying their sizes. Me, I never measured at this point in my life. So instead of just being like, I never measured, the bad decision I made was I used the term, I said exactly this. And it literally keeps me up at night because of the face that they made. I said, I was never insecure enough to check. Smiley face. Oh my god, dude. Like, when I saw, and these were people that I was relatively cool with. The guy who asked me was like someone who was more of a, like, he wasn't nice to other people. He was fine to me though. Um, but yeah, I hit him with this because I was like, it was truly, I was in a place where I didn't want to just be like, oh, I never checked because everyone else clearly checked, everyone else clearly measured, and I didn't, so that makes me weird, and I can't be weird here. I had to use my ego and be like, me, never insecure enough to check, when really I didn't even think about it. Didn't know people were doing that at the time. Well, I knew people were doing it at the time, but I thought it was like older people. Uh, so here's something else. Uh, Oh my god. Okay, so like I literally just wrote this down fucking minutes ago, but ADHD plus my Adderall's wore off hours ago. Fucking a mistake I made in fifth grade that still fucking haunts me is the fact that I left my fucking I want to say it was a level X. Is that what it's called in fucking Pokemon? My fucking Darkrai. Now I'm gonna spell this wrong. We're gonna Ooh, I'm gonna actually triple check that that's how that's spelled because I just realized how bad optics that could be if I spelled this wrong. And if you didn't catch on to what I mean, don't move on. Okay, Darkrai. I believe it was a fucking here. Actually, let me see if I can find this fucker. Do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to keep my Google searches to myself. You just always gotta be fucking worried and ready. Okay, so I think it was this fucker right here. Yeah, I'm pretty here. I'm gonna bring it over. Boop boop boop. Oh, hopefully none of that is identifying information. Wow, this was the fucker I had. I'm pretty sure. Look at how beautiful that fucking card is. I love Darkrai. Darkrai's my one of my favorite Pokemon. There's Darkrai, there's Piplup, and they're at the same fucking level. And then you have Bulbasaur, who's just my goat. Like he's not my favorite, but like he's my favorite starter for sure. Fucking I don't know what I clicked, and I'm not gonna find out. All right, yes, this shit. Yeah, this tracks 2008. Um, fucking I left that shit on the table. This is back when like fucking Pokemon was uh cool-ish. Like we were in elementary school. The older kids liked fucking Pokemon, so we liked Pokemon. Um, but fuck, dude. Like to this day, I want to know who the fuck stole my goddamn Darkrai. You bastard. I hate you. It's probably a guy with the initials KC. And that is that's my nemesis, by the way. I have three. None of them know that they're my nemesis, but they're my nemesis. I will forever hold on to this. Alrighty. Bad decision again. And yeah, I'm kind of the fucking spoiling the fucking traction what's the word I'm fucking looking for? God damn it. The momentum, the fucking hoopla of it. Like fucking trying to be like, oh, this is this is this, what is this? It's not working. I'm just gonna fucking spoil it. This is a bad decision. Number 3. Oh my god. Yeah. So this one, again, confessing to the internet so I can fucking sleep and hopefully not have it come up anymore in my brain. Maybe it makes it worse, who knows? But I'm gonna give you the quote, and then I'm gonna give you the context. So I once yelled, "My superhero days are over." Allegedly, I was 12 when I yelled this. And that's because me and my friends were hanging out at a place and we saw this couple pull up in their car, shove each other back and forth, clearly getting heated. Not heated in a good way. Fucking the dude took the girl's keys, and just fucking chucked them to another side of the parking lot. When we did this, we are like, oh shit, I don't know what's going on over there. We're all about 12. Um, fucking, we see him throw her keys. She starts yelling at him, something, crying about something. And then he goes and he takes off into a field. She yells, "One of you stop him." Now, what makes this so what went through our heads was we don't know if he has a gun, a knife, we don't know the situation. Clearly he seems a little violent. Okay? This fucking just over a kid, probably like 18-year-old adult. Just barely an adult. Uh fucking taking off and clearly he's like a bigger white guy fucking running through the field. Not like fat, just like tall. Um And she's like, one of you stop him, to us, the 12-year-olds at the fucking place we're at, right next to this field. And I yell back, nah, my superhero days are over. Oh my god, when I tell you this shit echoes in my brain. Because later to find out, just like later that day, we see all these cop cars go towards where he ran. Turns out, dude got hit by a train. What the fuck? Now you might have pieced it together already. It took me 2 years to find out. That man left a goddamn suicide note. So he was on his way to finish his life. And when someone's like, oh my god, stop him. Oh my god, my response was my superhero days are over. Oh, just being like, oh, we can't catch him. Or fucking like, just deciding against it would have been fine because you don't know the situation. That's a mistake. Choosing to be a dickhead, that's a bad decision. I think that's something that we should focus on. Something more people should be aware of. Um, okay, and this next one's going to be about how a mistake can lead to a bad decision. And if you're like, oh my god, I don't need this, just enjoy the fucking story time in the format, you bastard. Um, so a mistake is getting invited to a friend's like little family get together, going and then flirting with his cousin. Now it's important to note him and his cousin look nothing alike. I thought this was just another friend who came. Turns out this is his cousin that he's very close with. I didn't know. Um, Now that's a mistake. Oops. Oops. The bad decision is to continue. I'm not going to pretend like I'm in the state to spell that correctly the first time. To continue to flirt with his cousin and more for at least 5 months. Oof, yeah. Yeah, he was very uncomfortable with that, so I kept it under wraps. Does that make me a dickhead? Get over yourself. But yeah, don't flirt with your friend's cousin. It's not good. But if you find out and you didn't really know, stop doing that. It's weird. They don't like it. If you care about the relationship you have, you shouldn't do that. But sometimes you're a kid and you make dumb decisions. So I'm trying to help you from that. Okay, so this is true. So like all of these are true. But some shit that I think's really important and like the takeaway, if you're still here, if you even watch this fucking video, thank you. Thank you. Uh the fucking a mistake a lot of people make is forgetting. Oh my god, what the hell? Forgetting to chase your dreams. Now I know that sounds fucking, you know, that sounds like I'm preaching to you and da da da. But it's very important that you don't forget to chase your dreams. Because there will be days where maybe you have a dream, maybe you don't. Maybe you haven't figured that part out yet. But forgetting, like truly getting caught up in rat races, getting caught up in fucking just the trying to keep up with everything, keep up with friends, family, whatever, and forgetting to chase your dreams because of it is a terrible mistake to make. The only thing worse than forgetting to chase your dreams is choosing to neglect them. Something that a lot of people don't tell you, or at least I haven't heard a lot, is that not making the decision to chase your dreams is making a decision not to chase your dreams. And if you're like, oh, you just said the same thing twice, I need you to hear me here. Not choosing not to chase your dreams. I fucking fucked it up the second time, but you fucking heard me the first. Um, Basically, not making a decision is a big decision. In the words of fucking Negan. Uh, But if you choose to just stay idle, if you choose to not pursue anything, you choose not to like follow where your internal heart, spirit, mind, whatever the fuck we want to call it, calls you to, like truly you are missing out on the best part of life. Like that little piece, whether it works out or not, is what you're called to do. I've seen too many people get fucking old and be like, oh shit, I wish I would have done this, while still having 20 years left in their life and still neglecting to fucking do it. I have family that are very close to the end of their life and fucking most likely close to the end of their life. Um, and they still have regrets on how they're living. And not doing this, that, the third because they're too scared or worried or whatever. Don't be that person. That is like the only choice you truly have in life. Like you're gonna go through the motions, or you already have, to where you find out that you can't control everything, but almost everything's your fault. I know that sounds contradictory, but you gotta hear me. That you can't control every life circumstance that goes on, but you can absolutely control what you choose to do and how you choose to respond to it. And that's not just fucking something people tell you. I know you probably heard that 1,000 times. Please, for the love of God, for the love of you, for the love of whatever the fuck, love of the fucking turtle that this earth's on the back of, fucking follow your dream. It's so important. Um, and to just wrap it all up, probably the worst decision I made is selling my soul to the devil for a bag of chips.